crude, WTI crude contract. So you can see really the last 3 weeks we haven't done anything, but we certainly have become a lot more volatile. Week before last, a big rally. Last week completely reversed that, but held within in that end of August range. So what happens for this week? Well, let's flick to the daily chart. So we're just looking at this range really. I think the only thing we can do is trade this range, this 92.50, 95.50 area. We seem to be just bouncing around within that and see which way we break. We had got very oversold, so this sideways movement, if anything, has just allowed that oversold situation to unwind. We're not quite overbought yet, but the failure to have a really decent rally from these oversold conditions and break anywhere convincingly above the 95.60 area, I think just keeps this downtrend intact, and this just does look like a continuation pattern in a bear trend, 3-month bear, 2-month bear trend, well, nearly 3-month bear trend in fact. So I think we've got to be wary of a break below the 92.50 area, and that would signal further losses. We have got some trend line support, weekly trend line support down at the 92.00 area, so that will be important below there. And of course, if we break below there, well, we've got targets on the downside on your daily reports, but it won't look pretty at all. And really, only a sustained break above the 95.60 area would change the negative outlook. Brent crude, similar picture, got oversold in August. Bit of a sideways to slightly higher movement throughout the end of August, and then this extreme volatility in the first week of September. It's allowed the oversold situation to unwind. I'm concerned that this bear trend will continue. I don't see any reason to bet against that at the moment. We've got a good almost 3-month bear trend going here in Brent crude oil, and of course a break below last week's low is going to add pressure this week. It doesn't look positive to me, and the only way I'm going to change my mind is if we get back above last week's high and these end of August highs, which is up around the 103.13, 103.40 area. So that's going to be a lot of resistance again this week, and I'd be surprised if we break higher. NatGas in effect has gone nowhere since the beginning, since the middle of July here when we started to break lower. We've held pretty much within that range, so it's a case of trading that range really. Direction wise, of course, we've got no clues, therefore, having gone sideways for probably 6 or 7 weeks. We do have to, of course, watch this low here from July, August. We've got the 37.40 low in July, 37.60 the low in August. That's needless to say the most important area to watch on the downside, and a break below there, of course, is going to add pressure. We are in a bear trend pretty much for the last 1, 2, 3 months or so in NatGas. Doesn't look good, and unless we can start to break above certainly early August highs, 40.40, and then in the late August highs, 41.00, unless we can start to do that, this outlook does remain pretty negative, as do most energy markets by the looks of it.